My name is Ninth Hunter! And today, I'm going to make it a video about how to make 2025 your best year yet. This is what I'm doing. So I'm going to be explaining basically what I'm planning to do this year, and maybe it'll give you some tips of what you should look to do. I'm not saying do exactly everything I do this year, but so yeah, I'm going to be drawing obviously in the background, so enjoy drawing or draw with me or just put this on and listen to it in the background. Let's get into it. So the first thing that you should do to make 2025 your best year yet is to set quarterly quests, not goals for the year. So this seems a little different. Seems a little weird. You know, like it's not New Year, New Me. No, we ain't doing that. We're going to be setting quarterly quests. So now you might be asking, what are quarterly quests? Well, the term, I don't really know who coined it, but I remember watching a video by Ali Abdaal. Maybe butchered his name, I don't know. It's basically, you guys need to set goals for the year set in like quarters. So like January through March, and then April through June, July through September, and then so on. It's basically to eliminate the thing of setting these grand goals at the beginning of the year that you just don't really keep up with till the end of the year. I know for certain, I remember making this one pager of the year of 2024, and just none of the stuff happened by the end of the year. I just didn't work to it. I wrote it down. It was like, never looked at it again. I mean, I looked at it a few times, but it's not like I was progressively going towards these goals. If you're like me, the goals could get jumbled, okay? Like, you could lose track of them very easily. Like, it's very hard to track over the course of a whole year. So that's one of the main reasons to do this. So what you're basically gonna do with quarterly quests, you're gonna set goals for like a 3-month span, because that's 4 quarters, 3 months, 3 months, 3 months, 3 months. But each group of 3 months, you don't. I wouldn't do it in advance, but you can do it in advance. Sorry, my dog is on my really squeaky bed. Basically, how you're gonna go about tackling these quarterly quests is you're gonna set goals for these 3-month spans generally, and you're gonna pick a limited number of goals. For 3 months, it's like, I'd say 3 to 4 goals. This is really going to help you narrow down and figure out what you want to do, what you want really out of life, what you want out of this year. 3 to 4 things seems really small, but if you're picking things that are like, 1, it's achievable, and 2, it also seems very challenging. Like, you have a ways to go, but it's achievable in 3 months. What you're going to do with these goals in mind is you're going to set priorities for the week that get you towards such goals. So each week you'll do like 3 or 4 priorities that will either push towards your goals or, yeah, well, basically that's it. And you'll just track your progress, whatever you want to use. I use Notion. I have like a page that just tracks everything I want to do. And you just try to work towards that every day. What I would also do is also ensure in the morning that you have like a to-do list or morning manifesto, whichever, or prioritize just a few tasks in order to get, 1% towards the priority of the week, or maybe knock out the priority entirely. Make sure these things are achievable within a week. And I think you're going to find a lot of progress in just setting weekly priorities that go towards your goals. Alright, the next thing I would do to make this year the best year yet is start building better habits. So this is fairly straightforward, but it also gets overlooked because, well, in general, we just don't want to do hard things. There's things we want to do and know would be good for us, and just quite plainly, we just decide not to do it. So the first easy way to start going about this is to just start doing the things you know you should be doing. There's really no fancy way to just instantly get better at doing good habits, so you kind of gotta just go for them. It's starting before you know everything. Like, you kind of gotta just jump into things that you know you should be doing or know you want to do, and just start with that. And then later down the road, you can specialize in it. You could learn more, obviously. It's the only way you're going to be getting better at what you're doing. But in the beginning, you're not worried about getting better. You're worried about at least doing the thing. Another way to start building better habits is the very opposite, in eliminating the things you don't enjoy doing. I mean, the main culprit of wasting time and bad habits is usually like doom scrolling. I mean, name a worse thing. Like, has anyone ever not regretted doom scrolling? It's such a big pocket of time for a lot of people today. And I feel like that's a lot of people's New Year's resolutions probably this year, is you probably want to use your phone less. You want to use TikTok or Instagram or YouTube less. I mean, I know I do. I want to stop using YouTube as much, because a lot of the time I trick my mind into thinking that I need some more informational content to start the thing that I want to do or get better at doing something. But in reality, a lot of the time, a lot of content is actually just regurgitated, and you already know what you need to be doing. You just kind of procrastinate and not do it. So that ties back into that. Another thing you should be doing with these habits is keeping a log or a journal. And this can tie back into earlier with the priorities, is doing a weekly checklist, a weekly check-in, weekly reset. That's what I'm looking for. Note the progress you've made. Note the progress in all your good habits and things that are going to push you towards your goals, which are the ultimate end-all be-all. And these good habits are going to put you to these goals. Like, they're going to push you. I mean, successful people are only successful because they have really good habits. I haven't read Atomic Habits, but I've seen a lot of things coming from the book, and good habits are a game changer because they really make you. They decide what your mood is, how you feel. I feel like almost all aspects of your life, people are made up of good habits or bad habits, which is why you need to eliminate them. So you know what you shouldn't be doing, you know what you should be doing. So I'd suggest you just start and keep a log and, yeah, enjoy the journey, I guess. It actually freaking snowed. Kiki, it snowed. Kiki, no. Kiki. Keeping all of this in mind, there's one more thing that you can do to make your 2025 your best year, and that's by finding your passion. I mean, you can set goals, you could set priorities, you could do a to-do list, but if you don't have a passion, if you don't have a why, if you don't have a reason to do any of these things, then it is ultimately pointless. What I would suggest doing this year is try different hobbies. Try to be consistent with them as well. You can try things for like a week, or you could, with the weekly priorities thing, you could literally do that. Set a priority to learn some guitar. And if you don't like guitar, you could switch to another hobby, but at least you were consistent enough to do it every single day for a week. Consistency can be different for a lot of people, but I'd say doing something every day, even for a small amount. Let's put it this way. I find that once you find your passion, after you experimented enough with all the hobbies that you are interested in, and you finally find out which one makes you most happy, I think you'll almost organically try to incorporate that into your day-to-day. But some people struggle with that, and myself included. Like, I enjoy doing YouTube, I enjoy drawing, I enjoy creating stories, but it's almost not that organically achievable because I also have responsibilities and a lot of excuses to not do these things. Make sure you know where all your time is going, and then once you find where they're going, you'll be able to find little pockets of time where you can do this thing every single day. And above all else, you need to find something that genuinely challenges you but also gets you out of bed in the morning with excitement. That's a really good habit, is being able to get up out of bed when you said you were going to get out of bed. I have a passion towards bettering myself, for doing things that are good for me and boosting my creativity as well. Oh, and not to mention drawing. I mean, I'm trying to make sure this is a habit that gets incorporated. I mean, every time I'm recording a video, I'm at least drawing. Even if I don't draw every day. I mean, there's times when you'll miss a day, but you can never let 2 days slide. I'm just gonna give really good advice here. Just don't skip a day. Just make sure you do the thing once a day, because it's better than not doing it at all, because you'll immediately slip. Once Christmas hit, like 2 weeks ago, I have not really recovered from that, and all my habits just went kind of downhill. Then again, I've also been building this standing desk and reorganizing the room, the yearly declutter. But anyway, I hope you guys gained some confidence in this year. I mean, I'm not the best guy to look to for advice, but I also think I also have my head in the right place. I have a lot of things that I want to achieve, and I want to do it the right way. I want to make sure they happen. So thank you guys for watching and listening. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like this video if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe.